Hello, Dr. Lilly again. So today we'll talk about how to measure for diastasis. Measuring for diastasis is very simple, and it can be done at home. And it actually it's very important because it will actually give you a baseline measure, so you know how fast you progress and if you're successful with this program or not. So once you measure diastasis, you make a note of the depth and width of diastasis, and that information will be used later to see how well you progress. And you know what they say, what can be measured can be managed. So once you measure your diastasis and go through the program, then you will know how to manage and if the things that you're doing are actually successful or not. So to measure diastasis, you will actually lay down on your back with your knees slightly bent like this, and it's actually hook lying position. And you will take the hand, 2 fingers of one hand, and then you'll first check the area right on the top of your belly button. So you'll go down with the fingers pointed down like this, laying right on the top of that area, and sink in. And then you will lift your head and shoulders up, and you will check for depth and width of diastasis. And relax. And then you also make a note of how the bottom of diastasis feels. Do you feel softness on the bottom? Does it feel mushy and soft, or does it feel like there's some resistance on the bottom? When you feel a little bit of resistance on the bottom, that means that your diastasis is tenting, and that means that you're actually creating some scar tissue that's actually allowing your diastasis to heal. So once you're done with measuring that area, you'll go like 2 inches above, and you'll repeat the same thing. Head and shoulders up, go down, measure for depth, width, and then just make a note of how the bottom of the diastasis feels. So you should stop measuring once you feel that there's no split anymore, right? So the next thing, once you're done measuring this area above the belly button, you'll go below the belly button. A lot of women actually have below the belly button diastasis. You'll go down with the fingers there, sink in, lift your head and shoulders up, feel for depth and width, and then make a note of how the bottom feels, and then progress down toward the pubic bone, progressing inch by inch, to check, where diastasis ends. And once you feel that there's no split anymore, you can actually stop checking. Make sure you don't do this very often, because this is actually aggravating activity. I would do it at home at the beginning of the program, and maybe midway, halfway through it, but not really often, because it actually splits the diastasis open. So I want you to know that anything more than 2 finger width and 1 to 2 centimeter deep is considered abnormal, and it's considered moderate diastasis. So it should be actually evaluated by a physical therapist or physician before you enroll and embark on this program. So if you actually just purchase this program online without getting evaluated by us or by a physician, make sure you do that first to get a green light for this program, or just call our office and we'll set evaluation up with you. Thank you very much, and see you next video.